much. Thank you. You know, they say there are 3 stages in life when you think about it. There's youth, adulthood, and you look wonderful. So, I know you've been watching me for a while. You're absolutely right. People tell me this all the time. It's hypothetical. It could never really happen. It's not a possibility. But they say, given the way I look and the way I sound, if ever Steve Martin and Alan Alda were to have a child. And by the way, I picked Azhar up at the train station. It's pretty interesting. As we cross the state line, Vermont's Muslim population doubled. Please give a very warm welcome to Mr. Azhar Usman. Good to go.
I'm perfectly aware most of you have never seen somebody who looks like me smile before. I'll show you what it looks like right here. Take a picture quickly. It only lasts for 5 seconds. That's right, I had so many Jewish friends from childhood. Now that we're all grown up, I have to tell them I turned out to be more Jewish than half you guys. I got the beard going, I keep strictly kosher, and I went to law school. Not to mention I look like Jesus. What are the 2 biggest stereotypes about Muslims? Come on. Muslim men are terrorists. Muslim women are oppressed. Have these people been inside of a Muslim household? Because if you're bothered to investigate, you quickly figure out you have it exactly opposite. That's right, Muslim women are terrorists. Muslim men are oppressed. They talk a big game to be like, yeah, that's what I said. Isn't that right, honey? Unless they're rich Arabs in the Middle East, then they go, isn't that right, honey? Honey, honey, honey. I love the fact that some people never get that joke. Why is she running around the house so much? So many mirrors. The only thing worse than going into the airport is trying to go through airport security. That's right, you know, because let me tell you what happens, right? You're standing in line and they have all those scary announcements. I'm sure you've been in the airport recently. Please report any suspicious activity. Please report any suspicious individuals. I started getting freaked out, man. I was standing in the security line. Out of the corner of my eye, I could see this guy. He looked shady, okay? So I was like, man, I better do the right thing. And I saw the security, I was like, so finally he walks over, he leans in, he looks over my shoulder, then he whispered in my ear, he said, sir, you're looking in the mirror. I got to lose some weight. And at some point along the way, without me knowing it, he went from being America's funniest rabbi to becoming my rabbi. So put your hands together one more time for my dear, dear friend, Rabbi Bob Alpert.
We did get some good news about our son years ago. We found out we were able to arrange a student loan for him. We loaned him to a family in Iowa. I always compared notes with a friend of mine. When his daughter was 14, my kid's age, she changed her name. Leslie called the family's answering machine and left a message. Hi, Mom and Dad. It's Skylark. Don't scoff at my new name. So we called her back. He said, hello, Skylark? It's your parents, Bucky and Luella. There's some cute little kids in our family. My niece has a 4-year-old, and we were at a restaurant. He had to go to the bathroom, so I took him. He went into the stall, and I was out there by the sink waiting for him. And apparently they had one of those electric toilets with the blinking red light, because at a certain point I heard him say, you know, Uncle Bob, these things take your picture. Or this one, saw this years ago, single Jewish woman seeks single Jewish man with dead mother. Very proud of our state university. I found out at the University of Vermont, apparently Hebrew, Russian, and German are all located in the same building. It's called the Department of Semitic and Anti-Semitic Languages.
And thereafter, we've done, my God, I don't know.
50, 60.
Yeah, 50, 60 shows, tons of college dates, a lot of synagogues, a lot of community centers all over the country, and as well as in Canada. So it's been just a wonderful, wonderful journey thus far.
Yep. And I needed another comedy partner. So I did exactly the same thing that Azhar mentioned, you know, like any smart person. I Googled Muslim comedian. And guess what showed up?
Surprise! And so what we realized in that moment, and we've realized over and over again as we've done the show across the country, laughter really is something that brings people together. And we've found that if you can laugh together, it's really hard to hate one another. And we hope that, So I'm glad that all the Muslims came out tonight.
One of the more interesting shows we did was Christmas night in Chicago, near Azhar's home. It was a show sponsored by a synagogue and a mosque held at a Lutheran church. To me, Sherry was with me. One of the best parts was, having dinner at Azhar's house. He's 4 wonderful, adorable kids. His lovely wife, they're great. The 3 boys, as Azhar mentioned, 7, 5, and 2, and the baby. I'm always interested, cultural thing. I'm learning a lot. The baby, his name I guess it's an Indian name or a Muslim name. The baby's name is Oops.
Too much information.
We think there could be healing, and please take this home with you, share this with your friends. We think it's important. There could be healing if all of us together could simply learn Irish dancing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.